comfortably in Westminster Abbey. Now, I wonder what her thoughts are about those arrests, whether it was too much, why the police might have done it. She might have her own theories on it. But yes, she gave up a seat in the Abbey.
And we're keen to know your thoughts as well. Do email us, Facebook us, tweet us. I think we've got a poll as well.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, it's not so much about the policing. What's our poll about, guys? Should we get it up on the screen?
Yeah, our poll is about, is the coronation worth it? Is it worth all the money and the expense?
Was all the hassle, was all the closing of roads, you know, did it inconvenience you? What do you feel about it? Was it all worth it? And if it was worth it, why? At the moment, no.
Kevin Maguire is slightly winning the argument.
Yes, he is.
At the moment on value for money. Get voting, tell us what you think, and then we can report on that later on. First of all, we'll get the news, the travel and the weather, wherever you are in the country on this Bank Holiday Monday.
Hello, I'm Sangeeta, Kandola. The Met Police have defended its officers after a man was tasered and 2 dogs were shot in Limehouse yesterday afternoon. Officers had been called to reports of a woman being attacked by a dog in Commercial Road. Police said when they arrived, there was considerable concern about the dog's behaviour. As you've been hearing, 64 people were arrested during the King's Coronation Day on Saturday. 4 people are due to appear in court later. It comes as officers have been criticised by campaign groups for being too heavy-handed with protesters. Last night's concert at Windsor saw a huge lineup of stars, among them singers from the London Fire Brigade, who made up part of the Coronation Choir. And street parties will continue to be held across the capital after thousands took part yesterday. But the main focus of today is the Big Help Out, billed as a lasting legacy of the coronation, where we are being encouraged to take up volunteering. Travel news, Lordship Lane in Tottenham is closed in both directions. That is due to a water main works between the Roundway and the High Road. There's delays and some cancellations on South Western Railway at Basingstoke. That's due to electrical supply problems and the late finish of engineering works. And so far, so good on the Tube this morning. Weather now. Here's James.
Dentec plant-based floss picks sponsors the local weather on Good Morning Britain.
Good morning. If you do have some brightness near you to start the day, it's not going to last too long. We've got rain on the way, and once it moves in, it's set to just be grey and wet at times throughout the whole of the day. Some heavier rain around this evening, and temperatures cooler than yesterday, highs of 14 to 17 Celsius.
You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV1. I'm back with your London update after 8.
I've got you your hairspray. Do you want a little bit of a nostalgic blast? I won't do it on your hair because I know you don't like it. What do you think? What's that making you think
It makes me feel like being 8 years old and the hairdressers for my mum.
Oh, it's so lovely.
She would have, you know, and she would have one of those big, you know, those big hair dryers and sit there. I know.
When you think about it, it's funny, isn't it? I think actually the coronation was that for a lot of people. It was making them think of what their mum and dad would have felt if they were no longer with them. It was a chance for families to get together. And of course, a lot of people watched it on TV. An average 18 million people in the UK watched the historic crowning of the new king. But there are those as well, and you've got in touch with us this morning, to say the cost of the coronation, which is reported to be hundreds of millions, wasn't worth it. Was it for you? Was watching it on TV and being part of it, whether you had a street party yesterday or whatever you did, was it all worth it? We're going to talk about that after the break, so we'd love to know what you think. Maybe a sausage roll was your nostalgia, I don't know. We've also got that poll on Twitter, so vote, tell us, was the coronation worth it? Vote now during our break. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV1. See you in a few moments. We have a break.